As somebody who doesn't like Trump, myself, the elites were right about Donald Trump, right? I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him. I can't stomach Trump. I think that he's noxious and is leading the white working class to a very dark place.
That is not the format.
There are no indications of foul play here.
Join us again this week for another episode of As the GOP Turns.
We have gone over a cliff in America.
Worried about a potential, terrorist attack, given the
Set up D.O.G.E.
Yes. I think the funniest name is D.O.G.E, the D.O.G.E, Department of Government Efficiency.
Or D.O.G.E.
D.O.G.E. What is D.O.G.E going to do?
Mars. Right-wing conspiratorial meme lord working to elect the far-right in Germany.
The future of civilization could hang on this election.
And shred the federal government in the United States.
Yes! So California's being fined for not raking their forests?
Elon Musk and his co-president Donald Trump have spent the first 3 weeks of their presidency attempting a full assault on the separated powers of the Constitution.
He seems to be acting as Trump's co-commander-in-chief.
And that Elon Musk is acting like a co-president.
Trump's, billionaire co-president.
He's operating as a co-president. He was elected by no one.
Elon Musk, as his co-president, fielding questions alongside him in the Oval Office.
It was striking to see Musk standing, the attention of the room seemingly oriented around him.
And we're not going to help them pay for the fire. Right.
I think if there was any question, Jonathan, about who is the president right now and who is the co-president, at least the semiotics of that scene made that pretty clear. Musk in the position of total dominance.
Watching the power grab and illegality going on in Washington, it's easy to feel helpless, like there's nothing you can do. Don't believe it. Every state has laws protecting your data online. The penalties for violation are civil and criminal. Elon Musk and his tech bros are not above the law, and a corrupt president has no ability to pardon state crimes.
Elon Musk has gained access to sensitive personal data on millions of Americans, including social security numbers and bank information. President Trump says he wants Musk to go even
further. Talk about the looming time bomb. It's coming.
Elon Musk, right now involved in almost every agency and corner of the United States government.
Offering all federal employees a buyout to resign.
Musk and his team have accessed at least 11 agencies, and the count is growing every day.
Elon Musk seized control of USAID.
People getting fired, people getting furloughed in droves.
They are raiding the government.
We don't pledge allegiance to Elon Musk.
What's the plan? What's the plan?
You see, the Republicans, they got to cut money from the budget. And they have to do it fast. Hell, they just cut $4 billion out of cancer funding. Literally, research for cancer. And a shit ton of patients. And it's being cut Monday. Just announced it yesterday.
Elon Musk is doing everything he possibly can to tell the world, without saying a word, that Donald Trump is not the boss of me. President Trump is playing four-dimensional chess. You all are playing checkers.
Musk towering over Trump at his desk, kind of looking at Musk's kid, he barely kind of contributing to the conversation.
I guess they better hurry. Because they know it's coming too.
The halftime show was awful.
I didn't like halftime.
The worst halftime ever.
I'm trying to hear one word that makes sense.
What's he trying to say?
What a nightmare. I kept sitting there saying, maybe I just don't get this guy. This guy, Kendall Lamar, and he won all these Grammys.
It was so bad, Jimmy Carter came back to life just to turn off the TV.
Bro, I couldn't understand a word that was being said.
It was hard to make out what was actually being said. So bad, Trump was hoping someone would shoot him in the ear again. Kendrick Lamar's 12 minutes of rap was basically a musical grudge match.
For me, it wasn't mass appeal.
The music itself is not broad enough or well known enough to reach generations.
Now that Trump's president, we have someone like Willie Nelson at halftime.
Let's put Carrie Underwood and Reba and Morgan Wallen. Let them have a go at it.
A full-on Trump rally for the halftime show. Morgan Wallen or Zach Bryan plays us 2 or 3 songs. Trump comes out with an executive desk, signs 5 executive orders, and Shane Gillis takes us out with a 5-minute set. Best halftime show ever.
Now, we've had many continuing resolutions. Hell, we've pretty much had them ever since George Bush's first tax cut.
The most powerless image of a president of the United States ever created by a camera.
I mean, Elon Musk is either a co-president or a first spouse right now, given the power that he's wielding.
Fashion polls and nationwide protests for unilaterally eliminating government programs without any oversight from anyone. He started with record low approval ratings, and judges blocked several of his executive orders, and he reportedly freaked out the entire country of Denmark, and he sent out a memo freezing all government spending that confused everyone, including his own party, and unleashed chaos and threatened everything from local fire departments to veteran services to Meals on Wheels. Then he rescinded that order after a national backlash and offered buyouts to the entire federal workforce. Before that was also blocked by a judge, then plunged the nation into a trade war with 2 of our closest allies and neighbors that lasted 48 hours and got Canadians so riled up, they boycotted Tennessee whiskey, booed our national anthem, and let loose a barrage of furious insults.
Guys, just cut it out. Just stop it.
I did the impossible. I made peace with Canada and ended the unjust trade war that I started. I'm signing this executive order. I did not lose, but I totally won the trade war order.
That's Canadian for go eat a bag of
And we've not had anything close to a budget since Donald Trump's bullshit tax cuts.
Companies panicked and Trump caved in return for stuff Canada and Mexico already did during the Biden administration. Then he floated a plan for taking over the Gaza Strip and I guess putting a sandals there, and even Republican senators balked and his own White House walked it back, but then he doubled down on a plan that was so insane it made his own chief of staff look like a mom whose 5-year-old just blurted out, "Mommy, look, that lady is fat."
Kayleigh McEnany responded with this on Fox News.
President Trump is playing 4-dimensional chess. You all are playing checkers.
And they want to put $2.5 trillion in tax cuts in March.
The Trump effect is in full force, Johnson posted.
Not for you. Certainly not for me. For the richest motherfucker James Bond villain that this world ever produced.
This rate of achievement, wrote Elon Musk, not only should President Donald Trump be on Mount Rushmore, I want to personally work the chisel.
And hell, some of his little douchebags too.
With the abrupt dismantling of USAID, Trump's supporters scrambled to adjust. Secretary of State Marco Rubio quickly blasted the agency, saying it was out of control and unresponsive. This was the same agency that he had repeatedly posted in favor of over the years, written about in his book with pride and admiration, and recently recommended funding increases to President Biden.
Oh, there. All right, give me some skin, my brother. They call that the old Rubio reach around. And
just look at what he's done since we've been in. It's been so fast and so rapid that even the left-wing media can't keep up with how much good we're doing.
There is so much good news, so much winning out of the Trump White House right now that the mainstream legacy media can't keep up with it.
He's done a great job. Look at all the fraud that he's found in this USAID. It's a disaster what the people, radical left lunatics, they have things that nobody would have even believed. The whole thing with $100 million spent on you know what? They have
noun, adjective,
would have even
verb, pronoun, with number, spent on completely made up thing.
what is the goal of D.O.G.E, and I think a significant part of this of presidency is to restore democracy.
I love how they like to refer to Peter Thiel as a industrial capitalist, and of course, Elon Musk as industrial, capitalist. They are quite nearly the exact same person. They certainly came from the same place.
So many people, I love their tradition. I love their
buyout program modeled by Musk.
Workers at the main office of USAID unexpectedly told to stay home today.
We know where Musk may be looking next. The Department of Education,
the Treasury Department, NOAA, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, the Labor Department, even the Transportation Department.
Musk is targeting the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, our federal weather agency,
as well as the building of its parent agency, the Department of Commerce in Washington. They apparently just sort of walked past security and said, "Get out of my way." Musk staffers have also gained access to payment and contracting systems at the extremely important and crucial Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Newly minted Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy posted today on Musk's platform, quote, "Big news, talk to the D.O.G.E team. They're going to plug in to help upgrade our aviation system."
So Oklahoma can pay for their own tornadoes, can they? How's that working out for you there, Oklahoma?
That is colder than Melania's side of the bed. That is...
I bet you love your boy.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain.
But that's not going to happen. But in California, they could fuck right off.
Cover of Time magazine this week, it features Elon Musk in the Oval Office behind Trump's desk with a background that I can only assume is blood. But I love real Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man, which is a way of saying, Daddy, please don't be mad at me.
Poor taste.
Poor taste?
Poor taste.
They want to spend a shit ton of money on their bullshit. But they want to take away the money that you earned years ago.
DOGE subcommittee chairwoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, Congresswoman Greene, joins us now with more.
I'm actually very appreciative to Elon Musk, the smartest guy in the world, one of the richest guys in the world. It's volunteering to do this for our country and exposing their reckless spending and abuse of taxpayer dollars. I'm grateful for it.
I completely agree with you, Sean. Elon Musk is giving our entire country an inside look at the actual fraud, waste, abuse that's been going on for decades. And Americans are cheering and cheering and cheering. You know, everyone did vote for this. This is exactly what we voted for.
Hell, they just announced that the D.O.G.E bags are going to the Social Security Administration. I wonder if there's some cost cutting we can do in Social Security.
This is what we campaigned for, and this is what President Trump promised to the American people. And, you know, today in our D.O.G.E committee hearing, we were talking about $2.7 trillion that have been basically stolen from the American people through improper payments. This is money that's gone to dead people, criminals, basically criminal gangs in foreign countries through personal identity theft. And Democrats acted like that. They acted like complete clowns. So, you know, I think the Democrat Party just hasn't figured out who they are, but they've decided to fight against the very issue that most Americans really care about, and that's $36 trillion in debt.
How is it you people were so stupid as to believe Republicans weren't going to cut Social Security? They talk about it every year for the last 40 years.
There has been Social Security checks paid out to recipients that don't even have Social Security ID numbers.
What the fuck are we doing?
And this is something that they're really starting to investigate, and it actually should be terrifying to every single American, no matter how you vote. But on our D.O.G.E committee, we are setting up in complete alignment with D.O.G.E.
So Republicans' plan is to take away the debt ceiling. They're going to raise the damn debt ceiling $4 trillion. That way Trump can have his tax cuts for Elon and his D.O.G.E bags. And amazingly, for us to pay for later. Oh, they're fiscal conservatives. They're going to get a handle on the debt. No. They're trying to fuck us. My God, they got the goddamn moving van backed up to the deal right now. They're loading gold bricks.
I would agree, and it's got to be codified into law. And he's basically building a map so that we can find all the waste, fraud, and abuse.
They know they can only do this once. But they are. And they're taking it all, man. You ain't getting shit. Well, you're getting the bill. That's, so I lied. Yeah, you are getting one thing, you're getting the fucking bill.
It reminds one of the court of Henry VIII, the monarch who went from being the greatest defender of the Catholic Church to a vicious opponent because he wanted a divorce that the Pope would not sanction. One man who refused to play the game, Sir Thomas More, had his head chopped off. The reason Trump forces aides and supporters to say things that they know are false is to enforce a regime in which loyalty is paramount, overriding facts, overriding your long-held convictions.
In the last tax cut, where Elon got billions and billions of dollars just off his taxes, you got $70. In fact, if you made less than $120,000, you got about $70. Well, if you made less than 50, you got a lot less than that.
But there is a real cost. In the case of USAID, it will translate into death and despair for millions of the poorest people on the planet.
What the hell is going on? I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. Y'all take it easy.
Is going to leave a huge white power vacuum.
If you don't understand all this, you haven't played four-dimensional chess.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't negotiate, let's investigate. We'll accelerate as we're taking him down.